Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it pick a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make him a throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear not hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat, and not press the poor. Make up what I seen him. Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite part: if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta and sell it out and sell out Babylon. They give man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead can sell out Rasta and sell out, I sell out Babylon. You might throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing! You might throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone.
Thank you all very much for coming back, and sorry about the hiccup. We had to change the administration because the administration of that word was what was causing the problem. So that's why the live was taken down from the producer Wayne channel. So we just closed the live right across the board, sort out the administration, and we are back again. Morning to everyone who was already on and those who have rejoined us. Thank you for coming back. There's a few things we need to repeat. We're possibly not going to be out here tonight for those who wasn't on the first live that was taken down. And we are going to reread the article relating to the Prime Minister's case on Monday from RJR, because I think it was in the middle of that the live was taken down for a lot of you. So we're going to get back to the article, and then we're going to get back to Constable Wilson's case. I don't know if I don't think the information in the videos should affect. Yeah, some people we are working. Hold on. The two videos that I'm meant to bring to you, I don't know if they will affect the guidelines as well. I can't remember if certain words were used in them that would affect the guideline. So let me, Raymond G. Wagwan. Yeah, we did live earlier, but that live got taken down. Let me get back to the article relating to the Prime Minister's hearing, and then we will move on after we look at the article, because it was in the midst of that we get cut down. Morning, everyone, and welcome. Like and share the live for us, please. Bear with me. Just wait for this come up. What really happened to Constable Wilson? Was Constable Wilson's death staged? Did someone take advantage of Constable Wilson's mental health? Was Constable Wilson threatened? How far is the Jamaica Constabulary Force willing to go in investigating the death of Constable Wilson? Will there be an inquest as well as an investigation? An inquest to establish cause of death, an investigation to establish whether there were foul play or any criminal activities causing Constable Wilson's death. But the photograph that surfaces does raise a lot of questions. And it is also said that family members are concerned. One of the brother is speaking that we will bring to you. We hope the guideline don't push we off again. But let us go back to the article relating to the Prime Minister's case. Court grants stay in wholeness challenge against the Integrity Commission. The legal challenge mounted by Prime Minister Andrew Holness against the Integrity Commission report into his finances has been stayed indefinitely by the courts. The stay was granted on Tuesday when the case came up for hearing before the Judicial Review Court. Andrew Holness and his attorney were granted the stay pending the outcome of the appeal against an August ruling by the Supreme Court to reject the first part, to reject his push to dismiss an affidavit by the IC Director of Information. Justice Althea Jarrett had dismissed the application by Holness and 3 connected companies to strike out part of the Director of Information affidavit as being scandalous, irrelevant, and an abuse of process. The judge held that the evidence is related to the claim. The judge held that the evidence is related to the claim and that the Director of Information had a duty to disclose the information. In December last year, the Prime Minister was granted leave by the court to seek judicial review in his battle with the Integrity Commission. This followed the IC refusal to certify his declaration and refer the case to the Financial Investigative Division. In the controversial 171-page report, the IC Director of Investigation, Kevin Stevenson, said he could not conclude on the question of illicit enrichment, highlighted unexplained financial discrepancies in Dr. Holness' 2021 income filing, and raised questions about tax compliance and transaction of $470 million involving connected companies and tax compliance. The IC, which said it could not certify the income declaration, referred the matter to the Financial Investigative Division, citing the Prime Minister's failure to provide expense details. But Holness has denied any wrongdoing, claimed the report is flawed, unfairly suggests unethical and criminal conduct by him and affiliated firms. Now, what this means, the indefinite stay pending the ruling of the appeal, means whenever time the appeal court rule on that appeal, then a hearing date will be set to go forward again on that trial, because that Andrew Holness is going on about the affidavit forms part of what the Judicial Review Court also need to hear to make their decision. Sharon, how you do? To make their decision on. So whenever time the indefinite stay means when that appeal is over, then the judicial process can restart again, because you can't have while the affidavit, the appeal against the affidavit is under consideration, which also form part of the judicial review. The court have to wait on a ruling from that as to whether the appeal court will do what Andrew Holness wants by striking out a part of the director's affidavit, or will the appeal court says we agree with the Supreme Court that this must be a part, the entire affidavit must be a part of the case. Now, will Andrew Holness in the dance about go to the Privy Council with this? Because if he goes to the Privy Council with this will tie up the judicial review hearing until the Privy Council has ruled on it. If the appeal court goes against the Prime Minister, as the Supreme Court does, and the Prime Minister decides to waste time and money to go to the Privy Council like Royal Reid did, then the judicial review is also tied up for the whole of that process. So that's what the indefinite stay means, until that appeal is completely exhausted, whether be through the Jamaica Court of Appeal or to the Privy Council, then that won't go ahead before. It is also a tying up and delaying tactic that the Prime Minister and his legal team is playing as well. So all of the Prime Minister disgrace doesn't get aired in public during his tenure. So let's see if the appeal court rules against the Prime Minister, if he's going to take it to the Privy Council, which could buy him an almighty time, because I don't think the Prime Minister will be making an expedited application. I don't know if the Privy Council themselves would hear the application expedited, because there's a huge national importance attached to the Prime Minister uncertified statutory declaration, financial dealing, and financial crime and tax evasion and all of that. Now, back to Constable Wilson. Me not even think me want to show the picture, but some of you would have seen that photograph. It raised question, doesn't it? Comparing the photograph to the official story. And I'm focusing on his lower body, where his feet appears to be comfortably on the ground. There is something about the incident involving Constable Wilson that looks very staged. No, I'm going to take the risk of those videos, because the video which the brother puts out some information, I think those even raise further question. And I think the Jamaica Constabulary Force ought to do whatever is necessary to establish what happened to Constable Wilson. Let us listen to this video first. Then, hold on.
Welcome back to another video my side. As you know, the police them probe the death of a constable as a suspected suicide and a baggery and initial update or my initial report me that telling us say yo, what me I get to understand since Arnold father did drop out, him must he take it to heart. Me I get to understand say I never does that alone, my people. It's not just that alone, it's a plethora of things. It look like dad did even, did some other police officers. When a family member reach out to me to my side, a female, no jokes about it, and she give me a school, me get the friend yesterday.
Sure, show the picture.
You see me? But this is that whole anyways, me a bag of thing. She a see how two police come beach at her fire already. No jokes about it. You see it, while him must live over in a poop more there. They have to dig off. The man must go look both all in lights of fire. I be a my side, I be a ray. You see me? The family member of a constable even make me know that. And I like, the dad never did get help. And I like, the dad never did have nobody to talk to. The whole of them things did in place him. But watching on my side, the family member say him get a call. At least a call came through and a message was passed. But what is standing on my side, it seems as if the message that a constable get, it was some threatening message, or it's a threatening call. Like, may I say, no jokes about it, because what is standing on my side, he was so adamant about the fact, yo, he want to wish numbers, but if somebody would give me a message or a pass a message, nah, give him the number, who? So me I wonder if a some farmer trick my side and get in a call or while the message was being passed to him. I don't know. If I that pushing for go taking own life, other people have it for say conflicting reports are there where I know him take him life. It look like say somebody must say kill him or hang him up. My side, it think kinda messy. It think kinda messy my side. As I say, I just a goon it as the family member of the constable I should be told upon me. You see, he pray, no jokes about it. Me have a video with the constable brother. He might talk a bag of thing. So just listen. Listen.
I want this to spread and I want this to go viral. Constantly Ellis. Constantly Ellis. I don't remember my next boy name. Constantly Ellis. You know sooner. You know sooner. God nah sleep. God nah sleep. Constantly Ellis. You know take my brother off a ward. You know carry my brother in a grave. Eh? Carry my brother in a grave, a whole heap of grave there. Eh? On the run and a shoot out of my brother. Eh? More than one time on a shoot out of my brother. Me have evidence. Me have evidence. You have to kill me too. You have to kill me too, brother. Me have evidence too, bro. Eh? That's why I tell certain people sometimes when I go in a force, it not good if you go in a force, bro. Because the same police friend them want to kill you, bro. Your same police friend them want to take your life, dog. I don't make this brother hang himself, bro. Because the charmer when to put me brother upon. I charmer when to put me brother upon, my brother can kill himself, bro. The charmer when to do to me brother, my brother kill himself, bro. And the government will look into this. The government will look into this because we have evidence. We have evidence when they don't come to my brother yard and shoot out of my brother want to kill my brother. When they're so wicked, bro. When they take my brother for me, bro. When they take my brother for me, bro. It's not about no dad. It's not about no daddy, bro. It was bigger than that, bro. It was bigger than that, bro. When they didn't want me down. My son kill my brother for what? When I make my brother kill himself, bro. When I kill my brother go put him in a grave. When I have all type of stuff, bro. When the people are Kingston wicked. When the people can't stand something where you're not near me, you're wicked. You're wicked.
No, this is coming from his brother. As we said, we cannot verify the story. But we have reason to bring this story to you for knowledge, one, and for the purpose of questioning. Now to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. This is one of your very own. We're not going to sit quietly on it either because the photograph, Jamaica Constabulary Force, does not support the official narrative. It raises questions. Now we are calling for an inquest to establish the cause of death. It is possible Constable Wilson could have been dead before that staging that we saw with that photograph going around. We want an inquest, including autopsy and otherwise, to establish the cause of death. It is important. We cannot accept the narrative of him taking his 3 points. We cannot accept that narrative, given the photograph that is surfaced, given the stories coming from the brother. Also, an investigation, JCF, a thorough investigation to find out, to establish, was there any foul play? Was there any criminal activities involved, Jamaica Constabulary Force, in the demise of Constable Wilson? Investigate his phone record. Investigate others who Mr. Wilson had issue with. Is there any truth to the argument of what the brother is saying? Jamaica Constabulary Force. We're calling for a thorough investigation in Constable Wilson's death. Let's listen to another video, because it does appear, and the family seem to be admitted, that Mr. Wilson had some mental health issues after the passing of his father, but he was getting
A blessed
assistance.
Thursday morning to all, man.
He was getting assistance. But could it be possible that Mr. Wilson's mental health was taken advantage of to get rid of him and stage a suicide? Jamaica Constabulary Force, we need a thorough investigation, and we also need an urgent postmortem to establish the cause of death. But we should not, JCF, just accept this narrative, because to our untrained eyes, the photograph that we see, the position, it raised alarm bells. Jamaica Constabulary Force, I don't know for you experienced investigators on seeing that photograph or on visiting the scene, what would that spark for you? But it doesn't add up.
A blessed Thursday morning to all my viewers and my subscribers. So, a very sad morning over there in the parish of St. Elizabeth, my viewers and subscribers, where this Constable Arnold Wilson, see me I say, who was attached to the Halfway police station, see me I say, but he was living in Williamsfield district over there in St. Elizabeth. He was reportedly going through some, mental issue. So the police sent him on some leave because he was deemed unsuitable to continue doing his duty as a police officer. See what I say? So based on the report that we get, this constable here, him lose him father over there in the United States a few months ago. You see what I say? And it's like the constable, he didn't take it too well. See what I say? So from that, it's like him just start behave strange. You see what I say? Him start behave strange from him father lose him 3 points. General Star. So, as me I say, reports indicate that the neighbor stumbled up on the Constable Wilson hanging from a hockey tree and raised an alarm. You see what I say? The local police were alerted, and upon their arrival, Constable Wilson, as I said, was observed with a rope around his neck. General Star. Lifeless body hanging from the hockey tree. So I say, young little youth, but as me I say, when I go through some mental issues, some simple little thing can trigger some people. So I say, as me I say, him lose him father overseas and him things just never the same. So I say, and the constable just take it hard. And this was the end result, my viewers and subscribers. So, I just want to say my condolences to the family of this little juvenile youngster. See what I say? General Star. Also condolences to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. You lose another fallen soldier. See what I say? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm out.
And we join in saying condolences to the entire family of Arnold Wilson. Condolences to the Jamaica Constabulary Force as well. We are also imploring the Jamaica Constabulary Force, do the right thing. Do the necessary thing. The family, the community, And a broad sway of Jamaica is not accepting the narrative that Constable Wilson took his life. The family and others do acknowledge he had mental challenges since the passing of his father. Mental challenge doesn't always say you will do the ultimate. It is possible that his mental frailty could be taken advantage of. It is possible that his life could have been taken even before that staging under the Ackee tree. When you see the picture, it just raises so much question. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is getting way out of hand. As Jamaicans, we know there has been systemic corruption in the police for a very long time. But the level of corruption that we are seeing now, the level of corruption that we're experiencing now, I think it has gone way overboard. It has gotten out of control. The top brass of the Jamaica Constabulary Force need to be pulled in line. As I said yesterday morning, I do acknowledge that a lot of these officers are working under some very stressful issue, from working condition to remuneration to even the bullying that they have to endure from high-ranking officers and the sabotage and everything that they have to go through, or how they have been forced to become corrupt. These things do happen. They do endure these things. And we take all of these into account. And we're saying to the JCF, just like we go, it's Jamaicans all over the board, JCF. We go all out for everybody. And we're saying to you, this is one of your very own Jamaica Constabulary Force. And we're asking you to do the right thing. An inquest and an investigation, a thorough investigation, because something don't look right. Investigate, did somebody threaten him? Have you checked his communication record? Will that be a line of your investigation if you decide to investigate if there's any foul play, if there was any foul play involved in his death? But the picture, JCF, only will go there. The investigators who went to the family home, only see a more rounded view of things than what we see from the one picture. But I think, Pamela, I think the family should press for an inquest and an investigation. I also think that we should continue to beat the drum about it, to also make sure we're holding JCF accountable when it comes to doing the right thing. But yes, in a real world, one would want to accept the official narrative that we've been given. But when you see the reality of the photograph, especially the bit that really bothers me is how comfortable his feet was on the ground. That raised alarm bell. The chair next to him, if we are to suggest that that is a part of his action during what happened, from that chair to his foot touching ground, I don't know. I really don't know if I believe. I know I don't believe the official story, but I don't know if in my mind I could work it out based on what I saw from that image. If the story could be true that he indeed did that, and that it wasn't something that was been staged. To me, that looked more staged than reality. It looked more staged than reality, and that's why we first need to establish a cause of death. I think the police need to start investigating whatever the brother says, his phone record. Those are necessary for the police to probe. Why is Faith ringing us? Hold on there. 1 second, go over this. Faith, why are you ringing the group?
Me?
Yeah.
So what me doing?
No, mister, why are you ringing the group? Okay. All right, I'm live, so I'm not gonna hit you in. No, mister, I'm live, so I'm not gonna be able to hit you in. Okay. Sorry. Was the group of our brothers and sisters, some of us. So then they are called. Anyway, never mind. But JCF, oh no, are the experienced investigators. We just go from with natural eye and what we have heard of scenarios of such before, because I have never seen a scenario like this in reality. I've never seen a scenario like this in reality. It's only from what you heard. I've seen images of scenarios like this before, but the image in this scenario spark question, especially how comfortable, this is what stands out for me, is how comfortable his feet is placed on the ground. It's just, I don't know. If you've seen the picture, you will understand my confusion. If you've seen the photograph for yourself, you will understand the confusion that I'm having. The chair next to him, and how comfortably his feet is on the ground. If it's a scenario where he jumped from the tree, but then his foot comfortable touched ground, the comfortable way in which he was standing wouldn't support the argument of him coming from the tree with that around him. You know what I'm saying? That creates a confusion. based on the image. Then going to the chair next to him, if he had fixed that thing up in the tree and stand on the chair and do whatever he did, from that chair next to him to how comfortable his feet was on the ground, that jump out after me as I mean, I don't know for me fool. But there's so much confusion in that one photograph for me. So I hope the JCF doesn't just see this as the official narrative they've given us. We hope that they will investigate thoroughly to find out if there are any foul play involved in Constable Wilson's death. This don't look safe. This don't look safe. JCF, Kevin Blake, Mento, we're asking for a thorough investigation. We are asking for a thorough investigation. And we're asking that you give the Jamaica Constabulary Force, give the family the necessary support they need. Assist the family with the necessary support that they require. But we're calling for an inquest and a thorough investigation into the death of Constable Arnold Wilson. The official story and the photograph that surfaced, put together with the family's assertion, does not add up to support Jamaica Constabulary Force, the official narrative. We're urging you to take a deeper and thorough look into what has happened. Could Constable have been killed before the staging of that action? I have a consultation with my GP at see it just flash up on my screen, 3:10. So I am not going to sit around for long because I need to make my way to my general practitioner now. And as I said, I have quite a few things to sort out today, so I'm not sure I will make it back on tonight. If you don't see me tonight, then certainly you will see me on Sunday morning when we come back again. And once again, condolences to the family of Arnold Wilson and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We urge the Jamaica Constabulary Force also to do the right thing. Thank you all very much. Have yourself an amazing weekend. We don't think anything are going to be a breaking news to draw us back out here tomorrow. But certainly join us right back here on Sunday morning for your At a Glance program. Thank you. Have yourself an amazing weekend. Thank you. Goodbye from Global TV.
Oh, thy peace, the God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rob and cheat, and not first and for make up what I seen him. Make him a throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a block! Make him a throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. So, my favorite part, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta and sell it out and sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead and can sell out Rasta and sell out, I sell out Babylon. Just talk on the Friday. You must show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, man, show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and show and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black big him and show and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rasta man show and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.